With the increased prevalence of obesity and weight-related ailments, many people are looking for strategies to lose weight and improve their health. While starting a weight loss journey, one typical question is, which exercise burns the most fat? While there is no simple solution to this question, understanding how the body burns fat during exercise can help us select the types of workouts that may be most beneficial for fat loss. The fundamentals of weight loss. To understand which workouts burn the most fat, you must first understand how the body burns fat during activity. As we exercise, our bodies use a combination of stored fat and carbohydrates, glucose, for energy. The percentage of fat and carbs needed for energy varies depending on the intensity and duration of the exercise. At lower intensities, the body predominantly uses fat for fuel, whereas at higher intensities, the body mostly uses carbs. This is because the body can generate more energy from carbohydrates than it can from fat. But, when we continue to exercise at higher intensities, the body's glucose stores diminish, and the body begins to rely more on stored fat for energy. The duration of exercise is another element that influences fat burning during exercise. As we exercise for extended lengths of time, the body's glucose stores diminish, and the body begins to rely more on stored fat for energy. Yet, because the body can only mobilize a limited amount of stored fat every minute, there is a limit to how much fat we can burn during exercise. Activities that burn the most fat. Some workouts may be more successful than others at burning fat based on the principles of fat burning during exercise. These are some exercises that may help with fat loss. Aerobic exercise, commonly known as cardio, is any exercise that boosts the heart rate and breathing rate, such as running, cycling, or swimming. Aerobic exercise can be useful for fat loss since it often involves moderate to high intensities that can deplete the body's glucose stores and enhance fat burning. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, consists of short bursts of intensive exercise followed by intervals of rest or lower-intensity exercise. HIIT can be helpful for fat loss because it quickly depletes the body's glucose stores, resulting in greater fat burning during rest times. Resistance training entails exercises that use weights or resistance bands to improve strength and muscular mass. Strength training can be useful for fat loss because it increases the body's metabolism, resulting in higher fat burning both during and after exercise. Circuit training entails executing a sequence of exercises in a succession with little to no break in between. Circuit training can be helpful for fat loss since it often contains a combination of aerobic and resistance exercises, resulting in enhanced calorie burn and fat loss. Fat burning factors during workout. While certain forms of activities may be more successful at burning fat, there are other aspects to consider that can affect fat burning during exercise. These are a few examples. Intensity. As previously stated, the intensity of the exercise can influence how much fat the body burns. While higher intensity exercise may result in increased carbohydrate burn, the body will still rely on fat stores to sustain the exercise. Duration. The longer the workout, the more fat the body may burn. Yet, because the body can only mobilize a limited amount of stored fat every minute, there is a limit to how much fat we can burn during exercise. Nutrition. What we consume affects fat burning during exercise. A high carbohydrate meal before exercise enhances carbohydrate burn, whereas a high-fat meal before exercise promotes fat burn. Let me introduce a unique exercise that may be done while sitting in an office or watching a movie. According to new research published in the journal iScience, performing soleus push-ups, a technique that activates the soleus muscle in your calf, can raise your metabolism for hours, drop your blood sugar, and lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. According to the findings of study conducted at the University of Houston, soleus push-ups outperform exercise, weight loss, and intermittent fasting in terms of improving blood sugar homeostasis. Unlike most muscles, the soleus uses a combination of fuels, including glucose and fat, for energy. According to the researchers, the lesser reliance on glycogen is what allows it to perform for hours without tiring. When engaged correctly, the soleus muscle can elevate local oxidative metabolism to high levels for hours, not just minutes. What is a soleus push-up? The soleus push-up is designed to maximize the energy consumed by the soleus over an extended period, hence increasing your calorie burn dynamic. Here's how to accomplish it. Sit with your feet flat on the floor. Lift your heel, keeping your toes planted on the floor. When your heel reaches the peak of its range of motion, passively release your foot to come back down. The benefits were shown when the soleus push-up was done for 3 to 4 hours constantly with 4 to 5 minute breaks. It can be good for persons who sit for lengthy periods of time at offices or at movies. Hope this video helps you in your journey of better health. Subscribe, like, and share to enjoy more relevant content.